So kia ora everybody, Silver-haired Fisherman here. It is not good weather today. Very overcast. We've had this weather for quite some time now, a good week. The wind's not up, but definitely very wet, has been all week, as I say. So today I'm sort of looking at doing a couple of things on the trailer, because a part has arrived that I had been waiting for to try and fix this trailer up so that the electric winch will work better and the boat will have a stay on it. I'll just get the camera right, you can see that I think. And that's the winch there. I'll just move it down a bit more like that maybe. You can see where I'm working at, even a little bit further. How's that? Yep, I think that'll do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this, move this back, put this in there, and then hopefully move the boat forward up so it's into here, and then that should hopefully be still on the trailer at the back, and the winch will still work, the angle will be better, and we'll see how we go. So I'll just grab some tools. I think around 18 mils. Yep. These have been done up there and tight. So, I'm going to bust everything. There we go, there's one. Loosen it off. That's got that one. Good. Now, I'm not going to have to do it all completely off, because all I don't want to do is slide it back. So you'll see how it goes. Try the other side now. Right. Good. Good. Lovely. Now that should be loose enough for me to slide this back. Just like that. Next, what I want to do is put that into here, like that, and hopefully be able to bring that boat forward so it sits in here, and that can go further back, and the angle of the wire will be at a better angle to be able to bring that boat up and snug into there. So I'll just loosely put a couple of bolts through in here, and then I need to try and have a look and measure how much distance I got on the back to be able to pull it up before the rollers are not supporting the back. So bear with me. So the keel stay came with some of these, but as you can see, they're just not long enough. Now I've had to go and grab a couple more, just that little bit extra length on them, so I'm hoping these will be alright. We just have a place called Super Cheap Auto. We go up there and they've got different pieces of things for your trailers and your motor vehicles and stuff like that. So these are good, they're galvanised. I may swap the bolts because the other bolts have the plastic seal and fitting in them, so I might try them, see if it's the same thread. If it is, I'd prefer to use them. Yep, we can do that. So that's quite good. That'll make a slight improvement to that. Right, we'll get one of them on. And then the other one, and that'll give us time to stop it from falling off, at least while we're moving it around and things like that. Might slightly bring the boat forward enough also, just to counterbalance the trailer a bit better. At the moment it's slightly heavier at the rear end, so this bringing it up onto the trailer might balance it across the axle better, and it might just be a little bit better towing and managing and that sort of thing. Anyway, let's have a look. Perfect. That's exactly the height I need. On they go. One of them, just to hold it in. Get the other one in there. Oh. Yeah, with that spring washer, it might be a little bit too high. See that? So I might have to take the spring washer off, but I'll see if I can just get that one to bite. It'll work. Maybe not, eh? If I take that off, it will definitely work. You don't need the spring washer if you've got these seal ones anyway. Okay, so this will be right, and I'll do the other one at the back, and that'll give us some sort of thing to stop it from tipping over if I'm moving it around. Oh, getting a bit warm now. It's quite humid. The temperature's not cold, but it's just unpleasant with the persistent showers and things like that. Now, here's the other one. We'll get those other bolts again off one of these, because they'll lock in better. Don't need that. That. The spring ones can stay there. I'll put them away, might use them somewhere else sometime. Now here's my other one. There it is here, isn't it? Yep. No. And there. Take those off. And use those. Whoop. And come around here. Right, snap those in, pop them in there on one. Right, so, okay, here's one, two, right, that's that. Now, once we tighten up on that, I'll do that in a little bit. then that'll hold. Retighten this. I might even move that further back again, just so that it's pulling the boat with a better line rather than up like that, just like that. So we'll just have to wait and see, but you know, first things first, put a bit of tension on these. Oh, they were big enough, those. I think there's going to be a 19. That's okay. Grab a 19. See how we get on now. Yep. I'm not going to tweak it all the way. I'm just going to do it so that it's holding properly or enough. I might even just do the angles for now. Just to stop it moving a bit. Well, it's not, oops, hang the head. It's not going to go falling off. So now I'll need to go and get the battery and the connectors for my winch. I'll tighten the winch up slightly, see if it can move back a bit more. Maybe just something like that. I'll tighten that up a bit, and then I'll try to pull that boat back, and I'll just have to watch the back end. So I'll just turn it off now and come back to you when I'm ready to do that. Okay guys, we're back again, and what I've done is I've set up the wiring now for it. I'm going to connect it to my portable battery here, and then because it's got a remote on the cable, I'm going to walk down the back while I winch it in, just to keep an eye on the back of the boat so that it's not going to fall off those rollers that I've got in there. I'll try and set that up so you guys can see where it is and where it's coming up to. I think that's probably good enough. So let me do that, and you should hopefully start to see it move in a minute. Get these connected up properly and ready to go. Turn that on. It's ready. Hopefully it will actually do what it's meant to do. Undo that, and a free line so that I can pull this up. I don't know if that's going to go in there or not. Yes, it's okay. See, now that's a much better angle. Before it was up like that when this was up here. So now put the brake back on that. Clutch, not the brake. That's better. I'll do a little bit standing here. Not pulling it in, is it? That's better. Okay, must be quite a heavy boat. Here it comes. Okay, I've got to leave that now for a couple of minutes. Got a special thing on it to stop it doing that. I'll come down and just see how much. Come down and see how much I've got more to go. Yeah, it might just make it. I'll just keep having a little go. It's close, man. Very close. Now, I wonder if I actually should put this on the inside there, because it's very close. I think that's exactly what I need to do now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo that and move it in. And then that will be snug up there, I think. That's what I'll be doing. I'll just undo that other one and move it across. I think the winch will be alright. Sort of struggled a little bit there. When I'm doing it on the, when I'm actually doing it on the boat ramp, the boat will be, or the trailer will be partly submerged, so the boat will sort of be floating in and it won't have to carry most of its weight like it is here on a dry run. So let me get this done, get that out. Need the 19 for this. Change that. And that way, pretty sure once that's moved in, it'll sit cradle up nicely. Pop it in there, try to get these bubbles off. Right. That was to sit here. Now, the only problem is, I've got to get the boat back now. Because it's too far up. Now, that's going to be interesting. It's not an easy boat to get back. Right. I'll see you soon. Righto, as you can see, I've moved the boat back again and I've managed to be able to get that in there. I'm going to bolt that on now. Not super secure, but I'm going to bolt it on now. And then I'm going to push the boat back a little bit more. And then I'm going to start the winch up again and just pull it snug and tight onto it. And just see how it's all sitting there. But I think that's where it's going to go. When I look at the back, it leaves me a decent amount of roller under the boat. There's the back of the boat, and the roller's sitting about here, so I'm happy with that. Should be steady. I've got ties on the back that'll hold it down. So let's go. I'm going to try and do this one left-handed, but should be right. Let's get on there. Yeah, that one's there. That one there. I am putting those spring washers underneath. I think just to give it extra strength. Maybe hold it down a bit better. You know. Right, let's got that one. Put one of them on there. Right, one more. That. That's better. It's quite good in there because it sits just in that V. Now, let's see how we get on here. Don't know if I can get in here. Might need the longer one, I think. Bit of an extension. Oh, I tell you, it's humidity. So warm. Right. See if I can't get in there. That's better. Oh, that one didn't hold, did it? I need to do that one again. Reach in there. Try and grab that to get that to hold. I'll just undo that one a bit. That's better. Actually quite tricky. Trying to get my fingers in. And if I could do that. better. Okay, well that's pretty good, to be honest. And now we're back into pulling the boat up on it. And hopefully, then I can go around and just tighten everything up. So, we'll get this back on. Get our remote control in hand. Let's snug up there. Got quite a bit of room at the back there where I can do. And let's have a go, eh? Right, put the brake clutch back on. Now, if the clutch isn't tight enough with the weight, like before, it will slip. But it is designed to do that, and I could have tightened the brake up a bit more, but not to worry. Now, that's definitely holding it. That's definitely holding it in here. I would be happy with that. That's holding the boat down. Once it's strapped, it's not going to go anywhere. So I think that's the best way. And that there isn't hitting any of the casing or anything like that. So I'm quite happy with the position of everything. And now it's just a matter of tightening it all up. And I will push the boat back again. And have another, and just bring it back up once everything's snug. But I think that's pretty well done. Cheers everyone from the Silver-Haired Fisherman. Okay, so I put everything back together, and what I did was I moved that forward. You might notice I've also replaced the blue one that was there with this older one here, because I like the way that it holds the bow of the boat a little bit more securely. I've moved that down to where we showed you before, but you might notice the extra gap here, so I've moved that further back so that my handle can still work and I won't smack my knuckles. So that's all working and looks good. The boat's snugged up. Now I've decided what I'm going to do is I'll put that there to the boat, to the trailer hitch, and that's going to hold the boat up forward, because I don't want to put too much strain on the winch while it's travelling. So I've just left that, as you can see, reasonably free, but I do know the boat is secure. And I've also done some strops in the front here to pull the boat down, and that goes across and is onto the trailer as well. So that's all good. And just a couple of little things that I noticed while I was going around is that the rubber left a mark there. And what I'm going to try and do, just using a little bit of armour or cream cut and polish, which you use for your car, I'm going to try and see if it'll come off just with a rub. Just get the camera right for you, and just see whether I can rub that off and whether or not it'll tidy it up a bit. Just getting the right spot there for you. Oh yeah, that should do. Now, there was some over here, and that seems to have taken some off. Or just down here, see that? That's taken that off. So that's quite good. Just if you do get scuff marks or rubber marks, things like that on the boat, they can come off if you've got a glass boat. with some of that treatment, as if you're just doing your car basically. But the other ones were a bit more stubborn, so I hope they'll come in, come out. Might just need a little bit more elbow grease here. That one's sort of coming away, as you can see there. That just tidies it up a little bit. We'll probably do the same down here, but again I can just do that at a later date if need be. Come around here and do this side as well. This side has a bit of a mark there, and that's coming off all right. And just sort of tidies it up a bit on that keel area where the, as I say, where the stopper was holding it. Now I'll just get a quick rag and get that a wipe and a dry. Won't be a minute. Back again, and just a simple cloth, and you can see that that's quite a bit better than it was earlier in the video. And it's an older boat, but yeah, a bit like me, doesn't look bad for its age. There, and a little bit over here. And, oh, you happy with that? Right. And that's about it. So that'll do me for the day. Thanks for watching, and tight lines everybody on the Silver-Haired Fisherman.